was a wonderful experience to be able to enjoy their wonderful meals while having the fantastic view outside. This tour is mainly about the food scene, not the food. When we arrived at the pier, there was already a long queue of people waiting to get on the boat. In the end, we were 15 minutes late before we could get on the boat, but we still had to arrange to be seated after getting on the boat. Basically all seats are by the window, giving you a clear view of Paris. The staff will come to take our orders soon. There are 2 main courses and 2 desserts to choose from on the menu, so we chose one of each. The starter was a broken purple vegetable soup, which tasted like paste and had an average taste. Then came the main dishes of salmon risotto and chicken risotto, both of which felt like moist and rotten rice. The chicken one was more like KFC's white sauce chicken rice. Dessert is chocolate mousse/mango bee cheese, but they are average. The package only includes 1 bottle of water, other drinks are charged separately. After the meal, all the guests went to the playa to watch the night view and take photos, but they could not see the Eiffel Tower, which shines every hour on the boat. In summary, this trip was to take a boat ride to see the night view of Paris, talk and take photos with friends, and this package is relatively cheap compared to others, and the boat is new and clean. For me, although food is not the focus this time, it still needs to be good. Improve. What an amazing trip! I highly recommend taking a Seine river cruise when you visit Paris. I went in early April and chose the 7:15 p.m. slot, which lasted about 90 to 100 minutes. As it was ending, we returned near the Eiffel Tower to watch the 9 p.m. hourly light show together. It was absolutely beautiful. I recommend arriving a bit early. Boarding starts before 7:15 a.m. Most of the seats face the river. There are 3 courses for the meal, which is actually quite filling. However, the main purpose of this trip is to take a boat and see the Eiffel Tower and the Seine River. Also, someone will take your picture, which is a bit expensive at €20 per photo, but I see that most people still buy them. Overall, experiencing the boat tour is pretty good. The scenery is beautiful, and the food isn't bad. The boat seemed to go a bit too fast, so the lovely views passed by quickly, but there was still time for photos. It would be nice if the activity time could be a little longer. Despite several comments mentioning otherwise, the spot is very easy to find. You stop at Bir Hakeim, go on the bridge and go down on the first set of stairs. The staff is very welcoming. Food is good, nothing wow really, but you know what you are having. It is all about the experience. Sailing up and down the Seine with a glass of wine is an amazing experience and something you should do in Paris. It would have been better if the boat tour was a bit longer. The dinner felt rushed, leaving insufficient time to go to the upper deck and enjoy the Seine River views. The food was as expected, nothing surprising, but the tour itself was worthwhile. I recommend that participants manage their time well during dinner, then head to the upper deck to take photos and enjoy the scenery at their leisure. There was a waiting line right after getting off the bridge, which was easier to find than I expected. On board, there were photo opportunities, with a photographer taking pictures of each group. These were available for purchase later, making for a nice souvenir. The food was delicious, and I felt like I could easily enjoy authentic French cuisine. The scenery was excellent, making for a great experience. While many people were dressed casually, there were also some in dresses, so I don't think there's any need to worry too much about the dress code.